Alright, good afternoon everyone. We've finished decommissioning the ponds, or digging the ponds, taking the crap out of them and putting it on the paddock. There was 3 ponds here, one being the top one just here. There was one in the corner and then one further along. Had to dig all the crap out of the ponds and put on the paddock up there, which I'll show you in a minute. But they had these bunds between the ponds, so we had 3 separate ponds. So we took clay from here. So in one of my previous videos I said that we were going to take dirt off this bank here to try and get a bit more sunlight on the race. So we've done that. There's quite a bit of dirt gone from here and it's all in here. We weren't sure how full we were going to make the ponds of clay. You know, carting dirt costs money, so we haven't filled them right up. We've just dragged the banks in, taken the buns away that are in the middle, and just added it all in, and then just it's gone from a slope up here all the way downhill, and there's a channel cut through there for the water to go through. So you can see I've got posts banged in like that, so we're going to reclaim a little bit for that little paddock there, which is just for lame cows and bulls, whatever you want to put in there, because we've still got the rain diverter pipe there which comes out, and so we're going to plant flaxes along this bank, and then we'll plant something along that other side and just create a bit of a, I don't know what you want to call it, a wetland through here. It won't be wet, but we're just going to leave a strip and plant it up. So we ended up hitting, well, I knew the water pipes were there, but we hit the water pipe that came across this way. So I've brought a new piece and we've dug it in over there, and then we've just laid it on the ground through here because the stock aren't going to be walking in here. And then this one here runs over to the trough which is in this paddock, and then this one here feeds that trough just out there. So yeah, it took us 3 days to do it all. It's not too bad. I've rammed in all the posts again. All the posts are put back in for the race, and the paddock just there. So I'll be putting the wires on at some point. I've just got temporary wires up at the moment. But today is Saturday, so later next week, so I don't know, Wednesday, Thursday, they're going to be coming back and we're going to start doing the races. We've got quite a bit of race work to be done. Like we're carting in all the soft rock from our quarry on the other side of town. So yeah, it's been a pretty busy week, and amongst all that I'm expecting my 3rd child. Me and Suzanne are expecting our 3rd child. So the due date was yesterday, so any time now we're going to have another kid. So yeah, that's adding to all the things we've got to do. So you would have seen me ramming those couple of posts there. I ran out of posts, so I had to go and get some more posts, and I've just ran those in this afternoon. Quite a bit of dirt that was taken out of here. It's quite substantial, but I'm going to have to put a fence just part the way along the top of that bank because it's quite high. Down there it's not so bad, but I just don't want the stock coming down this face. And then there's topsoil that's piled up the top there, which they scraped off. We'll be spreading that through here. So with decommissioning the ponds, we've had to take pictures of us scraping the muck right down to the bottom of the pond, so there's no muck in the bottom of the ponds. It is quite a bit of work to do it. Yeah, it required a lot of carting clay from over here and putting it in so we'd clear a spot and then we'd put more clay in because the digger only has so much reach. if he had realised the size of the job, he would have got a long reach digger, hired a long reach digger, but you work with what you got. So this is where all the muck ended up. We spread it just all over the paddock. The bit of orange clay that you can see that there is we had to put a bit in the back of the truck and trailer to stop the manure from running out. Especially this stuff here is very runny. You can see it's spread very thin on the paddock, and all it was is a truck driving up here and then just opening his tailgate and it just running out. It just spread like that, just ran down. So I'm just waiting for it to dry out. It's this stuff here is actually alright. This will be fine, but they're bit up in the valley there, it's a bit thicker, so I'm going to have to spread it out a bit more. But yeah, I've got to work this here up with the rototiller, get it ready for new grass going in. We also put a little bit down in the paddock down the bottom there, just because we're running out of space in this paddock. Oh yeah, another thing I've got to do. That's right, I don't mind doing it. In fact, I enjoy doing it. I'm getting a mechanic to give me a bit of an estimate on how much it would cost to split the tractor and get the synchro done on the forward and reverse, because it's getting really hard to get it into reverse. Forward's not so bad, but when you don't have as much leverage, I feel, to get it into reverse, and it doesn't feel like there's a lot there. Sometimes you really got to yank on it to get it in, so all depends on the cost, because there's not a lot of surplus money around at the moment. The cows per every 2 days they're sending 170 milk solids less than last year. We've nearly had 8 weeks. Well, it's now pretty much been 2 months without rain now, without any decent rain. We had 20 mils last weekend. That's all, and there's no rain forecast till next Thursday. If any, usually we get rain in March. Usually get some summer rains. That's when we'd get our new grass in. But yeah, 2 months without rain, in a system like ours where we just feed silage and feed the turnips. Once the grass dries up, there's not a lot to feed the cows, so we'll actually be looking at drying off. Well, I'd say in the next 10 days, if we don't get any rain, we'll be looking at drying off some cows. We're going to be sending some more off to the sale on Monday, so we'll hopefully be down to around the 200 cows from 240 at the start of mating. So yeah, hopefully we can keep milking, because if we were to dry off at the end of March, there's 2 months less production, so that means no money for those 2 months. So that would be pretty tough on us. So yeah, hopefully we get some rain, some really good rain. When I say really good rain, we need like 100 mils of soaking rain, and then some more after that. So cool. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you another time.